Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. She's done. I finished her. Her name is Harlow, so I don't know why, but that's what I decided to name her. So if you decide to purchase this journal, when you get it, you're probably going to need to fluff this up a little bit, because if you put any, like when I pack it, I'm going to have to, wrap stuff around it and it might flatten out a little. So just, do that kind of thing and it kind of fluffs right back up. So if you haven't seen this yet, this is a piece of crochet lace here, and then the cover is sari silk that's been hand beaded by some ladies in India, and then there's beading all the way down here. And the lady who made this, and I'm sorry Maggie, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but I'll try to link it in my description box below. She made this to sell and make money for her dowry. So I thought that was kind of cool. Everybody does like a different way of life, we're all different. And so that's what she was saving money for. So that's this piece right here, which is beautiful. And then this is some pink sari, and this is sari silk that's kind of a taupe color with some sort of silver through it. And this is just a flower that I had, but it just kind of by color went pretty well. There's tapestry down the spine, and she measures, sorry, I always forget to grab a ruler. She is 6 wide this way by 8 3/4. So, and she's got like a 1.5 inch spine. It's pretty fat. It's gator mouth because it's really full. So if you get it and you want to take some things out of it, of course, that is your choice to do that. I would have done a tie around it to help hold it closed a little bit, but because of the fringe and this top piece, I decided, I didn't want to do that because it would kind of mess that up. But she does stand super pretty, so if you wanted to put her on a shelf or something like that, it just looks pretty cool because of all the ruffles and beads and fun stuff. And the sari silk fabric goes all the way around, and then the tapestry is just on the spine. So let's go inside. And a lot of you have seen a lot of this, but if this is like the first time you're watching, then it's all new to you. So I flipped up the fabric from the outside to make pockets on the inside. There's a little tapestry here, some other sari silks, laces. This is some more of the fringe that I've sewn on, or actually this I stitched it and then I glued it on because of the way we did the pocket. We couldn't stitch it on after. And this is lace that goes all the way through to the other side here that is covering the inside of the spine. There's some pieces of ephemera inside this and lots of string still. That's the thing, when you tear sari silk, you get a few strings. So anyway, there's this little piece, and again, some of you have seen this. It's just some ephemera, a journal card, and then on the back there's a little envelope just made out of that cream colored manila paper, kitty drawing paper. So that just tucks right in that little belly band. And then this is just a piece of ephemera. This is Medieval Mirage paper is what I've pretty much mostly used in this, and I've used all different kits of hers, and I will list below her website so that you can see. I just stitched a little sari silk up there. It's one of the envelopes from Medieval Mirage. There's like a journal, 2 journaling cards. This one just was kind of a neat old picture that I found on New York Public Library. This is Medieval Mirage. And I backed it so that you can write on it, and it just slides right down in there. And I just liked this one in there with it. But of course you could put it wherever you like. It goes in there. And then this is Medieval Mirage that's been printed on the manila paper. So it's really soft like old book page, and it kind of has that creamy sort of background to it, which is nice. And then you don't have to worry about, inking that or anything because it already sort of has that yellowed look. Here's some music page from my friend Allie, the Cockney Crafter. And then this is Medieval Mirage. I just made a little flip and stitched it in there. And then this is some like map paper. It's the Vikings. paper that I put in here. This is from Allie, Cockney Crafter as well. She sent me that. And then this is just a little fabric collage that is on a paper clip. So there's that one. And of course you could put whatever you wanted in there. And it kind of sticks out so it hangs out the side. And then I just did a little collage there that's stuck down. It's not a tuck or anything, it's just stuck there. And then this is some transparency paper with the Medieval Mirage printed on it. And this is just stitched on crochet lace with the fringe. And this is some old letter, like from the, I think it's the 1300s or something. I got it off of New York Public Library and printed it on that same creamy paper. That's kitty paper, writing paper. This is an old book page. It's kind of got old quotes all over it. That's a neat book. And then this is Medieval Mirage, and it's just a journal card. So you can write on the back. It's stitched around. They were just so pretty, I didn't feel like I needed to do anything with those, and I said that the last time. But just in case you didn't watch, this is an old letter that's been printed on that same paper. Coffee dyed paper. This is a glassine bag that I've collaged, and then I made journaling cards to go inside with the fabric toppers that we did together. And this is all collaged. Some lace and some sari silk. This is that pink masking paper that's pretty thick, like craft paper. And then I just put one of Medieval Mirage's, I don't know what you would call those. Like I know that word, but for some reason every time I go to say it, I can't think of it. But anyway, Maggie sent me these charms with the fabric that she sent, and so I put those on there, and that's a little angel. So pretty. Thank you, Maggie. And then this is Medieval Mirage. And this is a belly band of the sari silk and some tapestry behind it, and then it has this piece with different pieces, the beaded sari, and then all the fringy stuff here. And that beautiful sari that's all beaded and embroidered, and it's beautiful. And then this flips open. You could write here and here and here, obviously. And then there's a journaling card. I just put some crochet lace there. And Gayle Cinnamon T's trims are also kind of a big part of the ephemera, or you know, the pieces that I used in this, because they just went so well. And then this is out of an art book that I had. It just had some cool images in it. And I took the two pieces and I put them together and hung, you know, some sari silk that's been beaded off of there, so it's glitzy on both sides. I just thought it'd be fun to have both of them together. Plus, you know, it's kind of hard to find enough of the beads and things to have one on each part. So, sorry, I'm picking off the hot glue from gluing those together. It's like, you know, the strings. This is Italian straw paper from Rachel at Roxy Creations. There's more Medieval Mirage, more of the pink masking paper. This is the other side of the glassine bag, and I did leave one side, you know, with the glassine, so when I put the cards in, the lady's image, you can kind of see her through the glassine. And so that's that card, the fabric along the top, fabric and lace. And then coffee dyed, an old letter, coffee dyed. This is that other side of that book page. The kid paper. This is the other side of the medieval sort of writing kind of paper. That's just a piece of that manila paper by itself. Some transparency with Medieval Mirage. Coffee paper that I've stitched fabric snippets along the edge so they hang out, you know, the side kind of ruffly. This is the other side of the Viking map paper. This is the other side of the pink paper, that little like card flip that I made. Music paper, and that's the end of the first signature. This is the beginning of the second signature. And this is all Medieval Mirage. Coffee dyed, and you can see, sorry, the lace going through the middle there. Coffee dyed, the letter. This piece of collage is glued on here, and that's that little cluster that I did on the pin that hangs down, the bold pin. This is like dictionary page that Allie sent me. This is music paper. This is transparency with Medieval Mirage. Graph paper, Medieval Mirage. This is an image from Medieval Mirage on one of her postcards, and then this is just some like lacy netting sort of stuff that I have. Journaling card, and then this is that pocket that we made together, and there's a video on this, and she kind of peeks through the fabric there because it's the see-through, you know, sari with all the beading on it. And then I just did a little collage that says Market Day, so it's all different pieces of sari silk and fringe, all the fun stuff. And this is some sari silk and a belly band. Sorry, my rings got stuck. And then this is like a flip that opens up that just tucks into that pocket. Lots of writing space. There is a journaling card here with the sari silk, the beaded sari silk there. I loved that piece, Maggie. That was just a gorgeous piece. I've put it here and on the fabric flip, and it just was a great piece. It had so many little bits to it. You kind of got to go this side because it's fat. She's a fatty. And then here's another one of those. I lost, oh, there it is. I thought I lost the charm. I was like, oh my goodness, how did that happen? But it's a little Eiffel Tower that hangs off of there. And then this is the other side of book page. And there's a little flap here because there's a seed envelope. Medieval Mirage. And you could, you know, do like a tip in. If you wanted another piece of paper here, you could glue it on either side of this to come out. So that's totally up to you. This is that fabric flip that I was talking about. So I did that beautiful beaded fabric and then a piece of lace, and then there's another piece of sari, so you can write under here. Graph page is what it's stitched onto, and I did add a little glue back here if you're wondering, because graph paper is pretty thin, and I just was worried that maybe the stitching would end up ripping it, so I just ran some glue along there just so that it would stay and not rip further. And this is Italian straw paper, and I did the same thing on this one. I just put some little pieces of the beaded sari on there. That's the middle of the signature. Graph paper, and then this is that these little free envelope, or yeah, coin envelopes is what they are, and in each one there's one of these tags that you can write on the back of. There's lots of writing room in this journal for sure. I mean, there's just loads of little spots where you can write stuff. And then this just tucks into this little flap here that's Gayle Cinnamon T's trim. And I stuck a tag into these other pockets as well. So that pulls out, and then this opens, and there's another tag in here that's backed. That goes in there. You gotta kind of put your fingers in a bit. I was gonna do fabric toppers on them, but I just felt like it you wouldn't be able to close them very well, and I wanted it to close flat and not have too much bulk. So it's just a matter of kind of grabbing a hold of them and pulling them out of there. So there is a tag inside of each one of those coin envelopes. So, and then this closes back under this envelope. And the tag goes here. And then the other tag goes here. So that's how that one goes. And then, can't remember, yeah, I did leave a little spot in here. You could stick another piece of paper right under there. I'll leave that up to you. And then this is another journaling card from Medieval Mirage. Just beautiful image. More book page. This is the other side of that seed packet. And so there's a journaling card in there that you can write on. My goodness. And then I just collaged on here, and of course you can write here. This was, why does that not want to go in there? This is a little basket that Maggie sent me on a magazine clipping, and then this says Bygone Bazaar. There's a little piece of fuzz stuck on there. Sorry about that. I'll fix that. And then it's collaged on this side. And then this is some sari that Maggie sent, and there's like a little tuck spot here, and I didn't tuck anything in there, but you could very easily. And then this is just fringe that I had. And this is our little flip, and there's 2 journaling cards in there with beautiful images on them. You could take like this one and go over here if you wanted. Just tuck it right in. And then that's another piece of that Viking paper. And then some kitty paper, another beautiful image. This is a paper clip, a big paper clip that's got fabric on this side, and you can see nothing on that side, so it's one of the big paper clips, so it would hold, you know, whatever you wanted, basically. There's more medieval Mirage, some graph paper, the other side of the transparency, music paper, dictionary page. This is just a little collage I did, and wax seal, and you can just kind of tuck a little card or something under there if you want to. I just added that paper on there. I love that old graph paper like that. It's a good place to write. And then I stitched on some more of the fringe, crochet. And then Medieval Mirage. And back here in this pocket, this fabric pocket, we have one of these little book flip things that you can journal in. They're just kind of fun. I made it out of that manila paper. And then this is just a journaling card. I just love this image. It went so well with the papers and all that. I got that one off of New York Public Library too. So that just tucks in there, and then that's our lace. And the back. So that's her. That's Harlow. She is on my Etsy shop right now. So if you want to, go check her out. And then something really awesome happened today, you guys. I got to 3,000 subscribers. Well, I noticed it this morning. I don't know exactly when that happened, but anyway, I noticed it this morning. So I checked over my last 5 or so videos, and I'm going to do a surprise giveaway. And I'm not going to show you what you won until after I do the drawing. And so I've just put names in here like I did the last time I had a surprise giveaway. And a lot of the names I just left in here because it's people that always comment. But I have some new subscribers, obviously. That's how I made it to 3,000. And so I, added some new ones that have been kind of regularly commenting. So if you commented at least twice, within the last 5 videos, I don't expect, obviously, a comment every single time. I mean, some people do that, and you guys are awesome. I so appreciate it. I can't even tell you. But I don't expect that. I know, like, we all have lives, and sometimes you're watching and you don't really have time to comment or whatever, so I get that. But if you at least commented a couple of times, I went ahead and put your name in this bag. So I'm going to show you, there's just loads of names on little pieces of paper. And I'm just shaking them all around. And I'm just going to reach my hand in here, flop them around a little bit, and whoever I grab out is the winner chicken dinner. So let's see, who do we have? Pamela Peterson. Pamela, yay! Guess what you won? You won this fall journal that I did a while back, and there is a video for this if you haven't seen it, but if you comment all the time, you probably have. So this is what you won, but we'll do a quick look through of it just so we can refresh our memories. There's just a piece of lace tied around there, and it opens this way, and there's these 2 little journaling card tags that sit in here. And if you don't know, like if you're really new, this is one of my digis. It's called Fall is in the Air, and this paper is in there too. It's like crinkly paper. There's leaves. This is in there. These leaves are in there. So I just did a journaling spot there. And then this tag is also in that digi and all this. These are journaling cards, but I cut it into a tag, or not a tag, a pocket is what that's called. So that's in there. And then this is a piece of that digi. And there's this, and some green masking paper. Samantha Jarrett is the one that got me hooked on that. Thank you, Samantha. And then this is just a piece of my digi. This one is my old paper volume 2 on the back. And this one is old paper volume 2, but then on this side is The Fall Is in the Air. And that's just a piece of that manila paper. Here's an old music page. I added a mushroom. You could write here. There's some little mushrooms, extra mushrooms, and a little label. So if you want to put those somewhere. And then some paper and a tuck and a little letter that you can write on. That just unfolds all the way. This one's mostly naked. This is one of my mostly naked journals because I feel like these are kind of fun because you can add whatever you want. I do a few little bits and pieces, but for the most part it's for you to do whatever you like with it. And the pages are all different sizes. This is Fall Is in the Air. This is out of a Work Basket magazine. That's Fall Is in the Air. This is Old Paper Volume 2. And that's Fall Is in the Air. And that Work Basket. Fall Is in the Air. This is Old Paper Volume 2. That's from an old sewing, like probably econ class, back when they had those. It's like a workbook. And a doily. These tags are in my fall. Fall Is in the Air, fall leaves, warm fire. Just some fun little things to make you think of fall. Coffee dyed paper. Oh, I kind of skipped. What is happening here? Oh no, it's not. It's on the coffee. Sorry. Ledger. That's my old paper volume 2 digi. This is Fall Is in the Air digi. I just added that sparkly washi. I just liked it. This is one of the labels and then one of the little tags. The other side of the music paper. And there's like a tree there. And that's paper. So yeah, this is what you won, Pamela. I hope that you like it, and contact me through my Etsy. That's usually the best way to give me your address and I'll get it sent off. So there's a big tag and a journaling card in here. And so yeah, you still have some room to add things and do what you like to do. But that's just a fun little journal. And then you'll also get this little thing that I made like Gayle Cinnamon T. I just wanted to make one of her little pieces, but it's fallish, so I'm going to go ahead and include that with this. So congratulations, Pamela, and thank you all. I mean, I cannot even believe from where I started. I just never dreamed. I thought, you know, a few people might watch, maybe, but you guys have just been amazing and super supportive, so I totally appreciate all of you, and I wish I had something for all of you, but you know, as you know, that would get a little crazy. But anyway, just thank you. Thank all of you. I just so appreciate all of you. So thank you. Have an awesome day. If you like my channel, please like and subscribe. And I love comments. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye now.